If you're in a very abusive relationship where the woman is the abuser, you try and tell a joke, the punchlines hit differently. Thank you for laughing at that one. I'm kind of new at this theme of humor. I try to keep it clean. I'm not really much on the blue humor, but black and blue humor, hey, give it a shot. I've been killing myself over trying to find a joke about suicide that's funny. It's hard to be funny about suicide because it's such a grave subject. Couldn't quite get a good punchline, so I just decided to hang it up. Okay, let's have our audience participation joke. Ready? Okay, knock, knock.
Who's there?
I've heard that one. Okay. So anyway, let me tell you a story. Way back a long time ago, there was this boy named Jimmy. Jimmy's in 6th grade English class. He has his spelling and vocabulary assignment. He has a vocabulary book and workbook. It's Monday. The assignment is to get all the books on the chapter, all the words in the chapter, look them up and come up with a sentence. So he's going through a sentence. He comes across the word finagle. He thinks it's a funny word, a cute word. He looks up the word finagle. He comes up with a sentence. He says, I got it. So he writes a sentence, and he's all excited about it. And he finished. That's the one sentence he's like really happy about. He goes through the rest of them. He hands in his paper. Next day, teachers going over everybody's sentences while they're doing another project, another house assignment. Teacher calls him up to the desk, and he goes up there and she says, Jimmy, I have a problem with the sentence. What does it say? Tell me what the sentence says. It says, the guinea was selling items at the flea market when some heed came to finagle a lower price. Good, you're not laughing at that because that's racist. And she says, I need you to rewrite this sentence. He says, why? Didn't I spell finagle right? Yes. Did I use it correctly? Yes. Why did I rewrite it? Jimmy, you spelled guinea wrong. It's nice to see diversity of crowd here. That's what I like about coming to Orlando. That's Orlando, Florida, not Oklahoma. But anyway, I like it here because there's a diversity of crowd and the people here. There, you got your white, you got your black, you got your Hispanic, Latinos, okay? And occasionally you have some Asians. I know you're thinking eyes, right? Like you call them the Asians, That's not the only type of Asians. There's a vast amount of Asians because Asia is a large landmass, so it's a large group of people spread out along this large landmass. I divide it into 3 parts. But there's the East Asians, which I call the Asianese. You saw one recently. Two people before me. See, you got the Asianese, the Nese people. You got the Japanese, the Chinese, the Koreanese, the Neses. Then the Central Europe Asians, I call them the Indo. There's also another one here, Indian. I call them Hindustanis, Asians. And then you got, look at the map, you'll understand. Then on the west side, all the way to the west, what we call the Middle East, that's actually West Asia. Okay? And there's 2 types of Asians over there. I divide them up. There's Asia, there's the Israel is part of Asia. They call it Israel, call them the Oisians. And the Arab nations surround Israel, we call them the Oivasians. And recently I found out and checked my own background. I'm actually Asian too. I'm a different type of Asian. They call us the Caucasians. Knew who else is Asian? Jimmy. Remember Jimmy? See, Jimmy is actually Caucasian like me. And Jimmy was having participated in the spelling bee, 6th grade spelling bee. He gets up on stage and says, Jimmy, your word is inward. Inward. N-I-G. Buzzer. No, wrong. Sit down, Jimmy. They take him to the principal's office. The principal yells at him and says, yes, you made a mistake, that's all, but that's the racist thing you've ever said. You're the most racist person in the whole wide world, and you only know you. So he didn't say he participated in any spelling bees for the rest of his life until 12 years later. He's graduated from medical school. Jimmy's in medical school. Sixth grade, medical school spelling bee. And he gets up there and he's already done 9 out of 9 correct. He gets 10 out of 10, he wins the contest. He gets up on stage and they say, Jimmy, your word is gonorrhea. Gonorrhea, go. It's gonorrhea. G-O-N-N. And he spells it correctly. When he spells gonorrhea, the crowd gets up in applause. Loudly. Thank you, I'm Micah Howell. That's my night. Thank you for that clap.